Give me 1 second. Okay, we are live on YouTube. There we go. I am going to make you, Amber, I'm going to make you co-host so you can let people in as well. Okay, hello, ladies. Okay, so it's going to be fast and furious tonight because we got a lot of stuff to cover in a very short amount of time. So I'm going to get this party started. Really with this group, I want to really talk to you guys about, as a new consultant, what your benefits are to team building as a new consultant. For our team builders that are on this is great for you guys to hear about how to encourage your people in their Great Start, during their Great Start program with team building, okay? And making sure that your team is informed on what their options are during their Great Start period. Then we'll talk more about the career path and moving up the career path when everybody hops on at 7. Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, so first thing is that as new consultants, you get 3 bestie coupons. 3 bestie coupons. And what is a bestie coupon? A bestie coupon is a $25 basically gift card that your first 3 team members can apply to their $130 kit. This does not apply to the $30 eStart. This just applies to the $130 kit, okay? So they will get that for $105 plus tax and shipping. So it's a discount with your first 3 team members on the $130 kit. Now, if your first 3 team members just choose the $30 kit, you still have 3 bestie coupons. So it's your first 3 people that join your team during your Great Start period that take advantage of the $130 kit. Does everybody get that? Okay. They do not apply when they do the $30 kit. And so some of you might already have team members on your team. Like I know that, Tabitha's not on here right now, but she's got 2 team members on her team. I know Sherry did the $30 kit, and I'm pretty sure that Charlotta did the $30 kit too. So she still has 3 bestie coupons left. It is during your Great Start period. They expire when you are done with your Great Start period. Now, your Great Start period is the month that you start your business and the following 3 months. So if you started in October, it's October, November, December, and January. If you started in September, it is September, October, November, and December. Okay, so that is your great. It doesn't matter when you start in the month. If you I had people that start on the very last day of the month yesterday, right? And their Great Start is September, October, November, December. Okay, so they really just have 3 months left for their Great Start period. Okay, so that's the first thing, is you get 3 bestie coupons. It is a shame to waste them. And so do not waste them. Do not let them expire. Okay, and you get rewards when all 3 bestie coupons are taken up. Okay, you get prizes from me when that happens. It's part of your Power Player checklist. You get prizes from me when you use your 3 bestie coupons. Okay, you don't let them expire. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is that how do you get your people to start their business? Well, part of your new consultant training is to listen to me or your team builder to answer questions about the business. So we have a thing called MK Q&As. They take 15 to 30 minutes typically. If they have lots of questions and they're in-depth questions, they may take a little bit longer, but we try to keep it within 15 to 30 minutes. They ask 5 questions for 5 coupons. And this will help you to learn how to answer questions. So when you're out in the field and people are asking you questions about this business, you know how to answer them. Okay, so these are the 5 coupons for 5 questions. Okay, all of this information that you need, the scripts, the coupons, everything you could possibly need is on Trello. If you are not on Trello, I think all of you are on Trello now. McKenna, I'm not sure if you're on Trello or not. But if you are not on Trello, send me your Trello ID. You will be added to this Dreamkeeper Future Area page. This is a resource page. You know what? I was going to train on Trello this week, but I decided to do team building since I was doing team building anyway. So I can train on Trello another time. But I'll do it next week for our new consultant, or the week after, the 15th. I'll do it for the 15th. Okay. So on Trello right here, this is golden right here, this MK Q&A. You just click on this right here. I have already created a email that has everything in it, a link that has everything in it that you could possibly need. Okay, so you just click on this. Here's where you would want to print out the coupons. Here is the video link that you would send people. There's the video. Here's our one that we made. You might want to send this one instead. It's totally up to you. This is the Mary Kay one, and this is the one that some of the directors made. This is my calendar link, and here you go. Right here is our MK Q&A scripts. It has everything from new consultants. If she says yes, if she says no, after the video, blah, blah, blah. It has one for all consultants, even if you're not a new consultant. It even has it in Spanish. Okay, I did not create this. I stole it from somebody. Okay, so all the scripts are right here. And look, if you do it on your phone, you just hold and you can copy and paste. Copy. Okay, so, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so that is where your resources are for your MK Q&A. Okay, so right here, and then it even is broken up too. If you guys don't want to click on that, there's the calendar link, there's the video, and here's some extra scripts for you guys. Okay, so that is in our Trello. Now, what can you earn? You can earn pearls of sharing. Okay, so this is our pearls of sharing. For new consultants, your first 5 MK Q&As or your first team member, you add your earrings. Your second 5 MK Q&As or your second team member, you add your necklace. So Dana has has earned earrings. And Tabitha has earned her earrings and her bracelet. Okay, your third 5 sets of MK Q&As you get, or your third team member, you get your necklace. I know Lori's earned her earrings as well. So that is the pearls of sharing. Simple, simple, simple. Oops, I did not mean to close that out. So sorry, y'all. Let me go back to this. Sorry. It automatically, isn't it funny, y'all, that it automatically takes me to my booking board? I don't know why, but it does, which I have a ton of bookings right now. I'm super pumped. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the board. Come on. It's slow today. So sorry, y'all. Okay, so we talked about pearls. Okay. So one of the first things that you do as a new consultant is you make your pink power list. Okay, you make your pink power list. Those are your 50 people. If you were to get married to, next week and money were no object, what would be the 50 people that you would invite to your wedding? It could be more than 50. Maybe you want to invite more than 50 people. So who would be the 50 people you would invite? Okay, I keep changing this and it's acting slow. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's your bestie coupons. There's their choices right here. You can steal that little graphic and send that out if you would like to. So you're going to make your pink power list. You're going to choose from your pink power list, and consultants that are Seasoned consultants, y'all can do this too. Go through your customer base and find your 15 favorite people in your customer base, okay? Those are the people that you want to reach out to. Take the scripts from the MK Q&A scripts, take those scripts and message out your people to schedule the MK Q&As. I have it set up. I have a calendar link set up that you can send them the calendar link. You can send them the little video to watch the video. There's a little marketing survey that they can fill out. So all of that is right there for you to use. I give you all the tools that you need to be successful. All you have to do is take those tools and apply them to your Mary Kay business. Okay. And so you utilize that MK Q&A. Work from your pink power list. If you've not made a pink power list, get your pink power list made. If you've not pulled out your 15 people that you want to do an MK Q&A with, pull out those people and message them. I'm challenging everybody this week to message at least 15 people to book an MK Q&A with. I'm challenging everybody to write down their favorite 15 people. These are people that you would, if somebody else recruited them, you would be upset. Like you'd be like, wait, she's supposed to be on my team. Okay. So I want to also tell you guys, for those of you, some of you that are on here are more brand ambassadors and you're like, I don't need a team build because I just want to get my product at wholesale, which that's great. You want to get your product at wholesale, but you are keeping blessings from people when you do not pass it on. Perfect example is me. So guys, when I started my business almost 20 years ago, the girl that recruited me into Mary Kay, she is a brand ambassador. She has never done anything with her business. She did a launch party and I went to her launch party, y'all. That's all she's done. Okay. And she did a party with me. Like I was her first hostess. And maybe she's hosted a few parties here and there, but she's never worked it truly as a business to where she was making money. Like she just loves the product. She has a group of people that she's the go-to girl, but because she passed it on to me 20 years ago, my life has been forever changed. My family's life has been forever changed. Hundreds of consultants' lives have been forever changed because she passed it on to me. So no matter how you are working your business, I want to encourage you to do what Mary Kay asked you to do, and that is to pass it on. Pass it on, because this may just be a little thing for you that you're just saving some money. It may be a way that you're just making some money. You don't really want to be a sales director. You don't want to earn the cars, and that's fine. That's not for everybody. But you might have somebody in your life or somebody's path that you cross that they could be the next $1 million director. They can be the next national sales director in Mary Kay. This could get them out of poverty. This could get them out of a abusive relationship. You have no idea what's going on in people's lives. And so don't keep this blessing to yourself. When I started Mary Kay, I'm just going to be real and vulnerable with you guys right now. When I started Mary Kay, I was not interested in team building. My sole focus was to get out of debt. I was $8,000 in credit card debt and I wanted to get out of debt. And I put every bit of my profit back into getting out of debt. And because I did that, I was credit card debt free within 4 months of starting my business. And I was holding 2 appointments a week, week in and week out, and it was beautiful. But I had the wrong mindset. I had a great mindset in holding appointments, but I had the wrong mindset in not passing it on. I was thinking, well, I'm going to make 50% if they're a customer. I'm only going to make 4% if they're a consultant on my team. So y'all, I kept it to myself for many months. Then in July, I think I did like a few pearls of sharing, like maybe 3 pearls of sharing with my sales director, and nobody recruited. during that time. And so I was like, you know, I didn't care about that. I didn't care about team building. All I wanted to do was sell this product. And so come July, my sales director, my senior sales director, Brenda Ashlock, she called me and she's like, Cindy, I'm coming to town, because she lives an hour and a half away from me. She's like, I'm coming to town and we're doing an event. She goes, you need to have people there. Well, y'all, I had one guest, one, because I knew she was trying to recruit and I didn't want people to recruit. But I had one guest. Her name was Amy Grixon, and she had been a hostess for me, and she loved Mary Kay products. And her mama used to be a Mary Kay consultant, and her mama earned a car, a Buick Regal, back in the 80s. And so she had told me that at her party, and I was like, well, I guess I could invite her because it was safe, because I knew she loved Mary Kay, the product, and I knew she also loved the opportunity, or she knew about the opportunity kind of, because her mama used to be a Mary Kay. And so she was safe for me to call. And y'all, she tells this story. It was hilarious. So she says, yeah, when Cindy called me, she said, so Amy, my director is going to come into town and she wants me to have somebody there. Could you come over? That's what I said, y'all. No lie. Okay. And she goes, yeah, I can. I give her the date. She goes, yeah, I can come over. And I was like, you can? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Like my attitude, like no confidence, you know, when I first called her, and then she said yes, and my attitude totally changed. Okay. So she came over, and I recruited her. She started her business in July 2002. And y'all, she is still on my team to this day. Like, I won't let her leave. She'll celebrate 20 years this July. So she came in July. Then we both went to seminar. Okay, so she was brand new to Mary Kay, and she went to seminar with me. Okay, and I was sitting by myself at seminar because, you know, I didn't realize, and my senior sales director is a high I personality too, and she doesn't really read the rules or anything either. I was a star consultant. Back then, we were in the Dallas arena. And if you had to be a star consultant to be in the Dallas arena, and it sold out. And so everybody else was in Hall A, and they got to watch it on a big screen. Do you remember this, Teresa? They got to watch it on a big screen. Well, when I just registered for a seminar. I didn't even know like that I could get into because I was so brand new. I didn't even realize I could get in. I was a star, but I think you even had to be like a ruby star or diamond star or something. You couldn't even just be a star. It was like a high star. And I got there, and I got to seminar, and they said, oh, you qualified for the arena. Well, because I didn't register with my unit, I don't even know how it all happened, but I ended up sitting by myself. Like, I got somebody else's seat that didn't show up. Like, I didn't even get to sit with my unit, y'all. And I was a brand new consultant. So I sat by myself, and I saw the directors walk across the stage. I saw the nationals. I heard their stories, and I saw the area of influence that they had in people's lives. And I lost it. I mean, like ugly cry. Like the person next to me thought, she's like, is your boyfriend beating you? Like, are you okay? Like, she thought like there was something wrong with me, right? Because it was uncontrollable, because God was convicting me, that he told me, how dare you, Cindy? You have the greatest opportunity in the world for women, and you are not passing it on. And at that moment, he called me to leadership in this business. He called me to leadership, not just as a sales director, but as a national sales director in Mary Kay. And so that is when I made the decision that I was going to step up into leadership. And that next seminar year didn't happen as quickly as I wanted it to, but that next seminar year, I was walking across the stage as a DIQ, as a DIQ at seminar. And so guys, no matter how you want to work this business, I really want to encourage you. Yes. Hashtag 50 by the 50 for those of you that went to retreat, we talked about building a national area, and that I want to debut as a national the summer of my 50th birthday, which that is in I'm 47. So that is in like 3 years, less than 3 years. Okay. And so we want to debut 50 directors on my 50th birthday, or my 50th birthday summer at seminar. 2000, what will that be? 2022, 2023, 2024. Yeah. So, and I have one. Woohoo, Amber. So only 49 to go, people. Only 49 to go.
So you're saying there's some positions that are available, huh?
Yes. We need to get busy. Yes, we do. Okay. So I'm going to open up the last few minutes before we switch on over to, I'm going to talk about the career path with our next group as people join at 7 o'clock. And so I'm going to open this up. I always like to have some Q&A time on these new consultant trainings, these new adventure trainings. So I'm going to take myself off a spotlight. And I want to open up to questions. Any questions about team building? Questions about team building? Or MK Q&As, or the pearls, or the besties. Oh, one more thing. I totally forgot to tell you guys about this. This is awesome. You also, along with getting your free product bonus bundles with ordering, you also get team building bonus bundles. So for every team member that you add during your Great Start period, you will get to choose 2 of these team building. Let me spotlight myself one more time, y'all. Sorry about that. You will get to choose 2 of these team building bonus bundles. It's equal to about $220 for the 2. So like Tabitha has added 2 Great Start qualified team members during her Great Start period. So she has already gotten $460, right? $440 in free team building bonus bundles. Okay, so that is only during your Great Start period. Now, this is a really cool thing. So Autumn knows about this because she took advantage of this. So even if you add them your very last day of your Great Start, say November 30th is your last day. Do we have 30 days in November? Yes. So November 30th is your last day. Say that's your last day of your Great Start period. Say you add 3 team members on your last day. Well, they don't get Great Start qualified the day that they sign up. Okay. Now they could, but most people don't, right? And so as long as you added them during your Great Start period and they get Great Start qualified during their Great Start period. So Great Start qualified, for, if you don't know, is 600 wholesale. That can be their first order, which they get the most when they do it in their first order, or it can be cumulative over their 4 months, okay, over their Great Start period. So as long as they get Great Start qualified during their Great Start period and you added them during your Great Start period, that means that you actually get to take advantage of these team building bonus bundles. Okay, I almost forgot about that, but I wanted to remind you guys about that. You do not want to leave money on the table. This is pink cash right here. This is pink cash, okay? And I talk about MK Q&As during your launch party, and I'm going to try to do a lot better at really getting people to commit to MK Q&As during the launch parties. And I'm going to tell you about a little tip on how you can get people to commit to MK Q&As when everybody hops on at 7. So don't let me forget to give you a little tip on how to get people to commit to MK Q&As, because every MK Q&A I've just done, basically I've recruited people from this little tip that I'm about to give you guys. Okay, what questions do you guys have? Okay, Autumn, it won't let me, I won't let you forget because that's where I'm struggling. Okay, great. Okay, Autumn.
Yes.
I know you're on here. Okay. So can you hop on and can you share, because you recruited 7 people during your Great Start period, like you're the queen of recruiting during your Great Start. So can you just share in the next 2 minutes, Autumn, 2 minutes. Okay. The next 2 minutes, can you share like why and how and you know, what motivated you to do that?
Okay. So, I just kind of jumped in with 2 feet out of the start and decided if I recruited, great. If not, I wasn't going to stress over it, but I was going to at least try to recruit. A lot of it for me was the Great Start period. I knew, like Cindy's saying, everything available. So I just thought I'm going to do this. So what I did was, obviously I tried to like share that product and book people. It was a virtual world. So I wasn't really like in front of faces or anything, but I just reached out to people that I knew, like my close friends and family was kind of where I started. And honestly, what I did, guys, when I did the MK Q&A, I said, hey, will you hop on this and you can get a half-priced item? This is the deal, ladies. I know we talk about watch what discounts you give, but you can give anything for half price and we don't lose money.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to give the best deal. I mean, half price, everyone's like, sure, I'll do that, you know? And I had so many people say yes and then join when I was completely shocked. Like I didn't think they would actually do it. I had a close cousin of mine say, I decided if you can do this, I can do it. And I thought, oh, okay, great. You know, so she saw me just jump in and just, you know, I mean, just start and just do it. And I was going live on my VIP page and she saw me using the product. And when they realized all that I was doing, they said, yes, that was kind of it. I had a friend I worked on for like 3 months. Her sister-in-law was trying to get her to sell Norwex. And I just told her what I learned. Everything I learned, I got excited. I go, oh my gosh, you won't believe this. Oh my gosh, you won't believe this. And I wasn't even asking her to join. I was just telling her what I was learning because I was excited. And she's like, well, I don't know. I think I might want to do that. I was like, really? I said, well, here's the deal. I'll just tell you what I learned and you make the decision. You know, and I think with her, we never even did an MK Q&A. I was just so excited and I was sharing with her what I was getting out of it. So I just think don't, what do we say? Don't prejudge, don't presume. Get anyone in front of your director. Get anyone in front of Cindy. Like offer them a half priced item and you give them your price. So if you're not sure how to do that, we can talk about that another time. You can message me or message Cindy if you want to make sure your sales tax and all that's right. But a half price item people will go for. And like the people who joined, I said, oh my gosh, you still get your half price item. Cause like I offered that and then they joined. And even though they're going to get the best deal, I can still give them that deal because they hopped on. Now I've had probably 8 to 10 people say no. They've done MK Q&As and they've not joined. So that will happen. So my recommendation is if your goal is 5, you, like Cindy said, you contact 15. You get 15 people on there. And if you don't get a response, you follow up in 2 to 3 days. Don't just take them off the list because they don't respond. So I just think reach out to everyone, share your excitement. Ladies, we have to be excited if we want people to join this. If we're not excited and we're not using the product, why would I join your team if you're not excited? You know, and I know some of us are more outgoing than I already sold Teresa right there. No, I'm just kidding. Some of us are more like outgoing and stuff. I know some of us aren't. So if you need help with that, just let us know. And we're happy to help you with what you need. So
Awesome. Thank you so much. Autumn, she really has rocked out she really rocked out her Great Start period. I mean, she really did. She earned thousands of dollars in free product through her selling and reordering, and then also through her tapping into this team building bonus bundles that you get. And one of the key things that I heard her just say, y'all, is be enthusiastic. And I think that that is why don't feel like you have to know everything. You don't. Just get excited, because enthusiasm is contagious. And when you're enthusiastic, other people want to be a part of it and they want to join you. There's going to be some people that you can just say, hey girl, it's $30 to join. You get your product for 50% off and you can make 50%. Come on, join with me. There's going to be some people that are like that. And you know who that is. Your bestie, right? You're like, hey, your sister, your cousin. Hey, come on, we're having a blast. Just join with me. They don't even need to ask all the questions. They don't even need to hear all the facts. Okay. So I'm going to take this off of YouTube, and then we're going to stream